with the Hollywood medium himself, Tyler Henry. Okay, so earlier we tasked you with the job of doing a reading for Jerry O'Connell, who was trying to connect with a lost loved one, and you didn't know which of us you would be reading when you walked into the room. So let's see how it went. What happened?
Hey, oh my goodness, it's Jerry O'Connell. How are you? I love the stripes today.
I hear about you often. You know, it's funny. I've been a little reluctant to do this.
Yes.
I'm sorry to say that.
That's okay.
I have to be totally honest.
Well, today I'll explain the process and then we'll jump right in. I basically have my notepad here and I'll scribble. And as I scribble, it's just my way of kind of turning on and connecting to information. So do you have any objects today?
So I brought them in a bag.
Fabulous. You can keep them in the bag if you'd like.
No, I'm going to take them out.
Okay. Yeah, good for visuals. So let's look there.
Crazy.
All good. Oh, I love that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to give this a scribble. We're going to start. I'm going to go from here. So immediately, I'm drawn to a bunch of ladies. It's a lot of ladies in the way this comes across. We're going to talk about females in your family, and I also feel like I have to talk about wife's family as well, and just very strong maternal feelings. So when we talk about wife's mother, and I go in that direction, I want to highlight that, and that's one area that I go. Whew. A bunch of different things. I want to bring up this feeling of mother-in-law keeps hitting me over and over again. With your wife's mother, do you know if she inspired anybody to do the same career that she herself did? And so we'll break that down. For one, what was your wife's mother's job?
She was a teacher. She was English as a second language teacher.
Amazing.
ESL teacher.
Okay. A couple random things that are good to keep in mind. When we talk about your wife, I have to talk about a joke around a nature sign that was given on the day of significance. And this was done for your wife in some way, and I'm trying to figure out what this is. They're having me joke about someone's ashes being spread and going, oh,
no way.
You don't want the wind to blow back on you.
No way,
and the wind blows, and there's this feeling of like trying to dodge someone's ashes because I don't want to get them on me rather. But there's a levity and a joy and a funniness with this. And then remember that I'm saying this with mom's side of family, with her mother. I just see like the weather clearing, things opening up, like clouds parting. It just comes through as like new opportunity. So it's a lot to...
Can I talk about this now?
Sure.
This is a piece of my mother-in-law's jewelry. We spread her ashes in her childhood favorite place, a place called Pentwater, Michigan. And my wife wanted to do something special for my mother-in-law and rented a jet ski. And they spread her ashes in Lake Michigan, and it was a big thing. And my kids were a part of it. And I mean, God rest my mother-in-law's soul, beautiful woman, but there was some lighthearted joking about us spreading the ashes, you know?
Yes, and humor. And that's one of the great takeaways, is there's a sense of levity. For something that could have been really heavy, she puts a joyfulness and a silliness and a funniness. And when she comes across, I just feel like she was finally able to be at peace.
My mother-in-law, whose jewelry this is, my wife wanted you to see this, and just like that's like very emotional, you know?
Absolutely.
Because that was emotional. But my mother-in-law was English as a second language teacher and was adamant about my daughters learning a second language, and that was very important to her. And she worked with my kids a lot when they were younger. You know, it's our first parent that we've lost.
Of course.
And so it's
got it. Yeah.
It's tough. I can see still to this day it's very tough for my wife. You know, it's really tough for her, you know?
Yeah. I hope that this helps facilitate some conversations and maybe a little bit of healing. And I think it's reflective of the fact that she was the one that we wanted to kind of connect with. You were so open today and vulnerable, and I so appreciate it to be able to connect. And then as a result, I think be able to provide some healing to wife and to other family. And that's all thanks to your openness. So
yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it today, Jerry. Thank you, my friend. That was awesome.
Wow. Crazy.
Wow. So that was just a snippet of Tyler's meeting with Jerry. Unlike live, the live show that we're going to do, that was a little bit edited so that we could fit it in. Jerry,
I understand that. First of all, I was there. It was live. I'm telling everyone that was live for me. I was living it. You know, I do have to admit, I was a little skeptical about seeing you. I said that there, but it was a very emotional, crazy experience. Even watching it back there, it's just very emotional. And you talked about the significance of that the little things bring. I mean, you know, like that necklace, those pieces of jewelry, my wife immediately broke those out, and it's like you talk about the emotional connection to something, and I just couldn't believe it. I'm such a believer, and I'm actually seeing something in the future right now. Your show with Amanda is going to be a hit. It's going to be.
I'll take that.
A hit show.
Tyler, thank you so much for being here. I know from firsthand sitting by you what you do. You are incredible. You have a very special gift that brings so many people so much comfort and so much healing. It's an honor. Thank you for being with us.